We have senior advocate Rakesh Dwivedi with us. Sir, today Supreme Court delivered a landmark judgment in a Tamil Nadu governor case, and you appeared for Perali Varan as well, and the court referred to the case. So,
Yes.
what was the actual reference they did, and what is the actual order has been delivered today, sir?
See, this battle has been going on in the Supreme Court for quite a long time, right from Samsher Singh's case, and then Nabam Rebia, and then Periyawalan's case, and this case in different contexts. The governors have been trying to obstruct the decisions of the state government and the state legislatures. So this judgment finally was more specifically in the context of Article 200 of the Constitution, because Article 200 gives three powers to the governors: one to assent, the second to withhold and refer back to the House with a message, and the third is to reserve it for the consideration of President. So they have ruled that the governor has no discretion in these matters, generally no discretion. It's only in exceptional cases that it can do so. Normally they should follow the advice of the Council of Ministers, and the bills passed by the legislature should not be withheld. Secondly, in any case, all decisions under Article 200 must be taken by the governor within a reasonable time, and they have gone ahead to fix a reasonable time of 1 month to 3 months for taking decisions. And significantly, having considered all the facts, the court has declared the action of the governor to be mala fide. This is the first time that the courts have gone to this extent, and they took note of the fact that for a very long period the consideration under Article 200 was pigeonholed and delayed, and thereafter it was when the second time the bills were passed by the House, then they referred it to the President, and they also ignored the judgment of this court in state of Punjab matter. So therefore, taking note of this, they declared it is mala fide. They have exercised their power under 142 and said that on account of this massive delay, they are declaring that all the 10 bills passed by the House will be deemed to have the assent.
So
Of
that
the
means they don't have to go back to the governor. So this is.
Yes. So the bills now don't need to go back to the governor. They also don't need to wait for the president's actions. They are law of Tamil Nadu to now.
And when the governor's side made an argument, they made that we have a discretion, and also we do have the full pocket veto. And also, but today's Supreme Court struck down that they don't have any such a thing.
They have ruled that there is no pocket veto. They can't withhold for a long time. That is against the spirit of the Constitution and the context of Article 200.
So do you think this will set a precedence for all other cases which is already in place in Supreme Court or upcoming
Of course it will, because every judgment of this court under Article 141 is a declaration, and under Article 144 all authorities are bound to follow them and implement them. So all the governors must read this judgment. It follows 7-judge judgment of Samsher Singh. It follows Constitution bench in Nabam Rebia, Periyawalan. So therefore this is the law now. This is the consistent view of the court. So governors must now adopt a friendly tone. They should act as advisors, give their wise opinions, but ultimately it is the welfare of the people and the people's representative who know it best, and therefore the governor should not obstruct and implement the decisions of the government.
So do you think the governor's inaction, which led for like 2 to 3 years in acting according
Yes.
to the bill, which led to this decision of the Supreme Court?
No, well, the judgment is not merely a question of time. Time was one factor. Ultimately, question was that governors thought that under Article 200 they have a discretion and a wide discretion, so they can do whatever and play with the. So they were trying to assume a position under the Constitution which makes them paramount and sit over the judgment of the House and the governors. So that has been now again. It has been ruled that it's not the governor, but the power flows from the House and the government elected by people.
Thank you so much. அரசியல் சாசனத்திற்கு அப்பாற்பட்டவர்கள் ஆளுநர்கள் அல்ல என்ற ஒரு தீர்ப்பை உச்சநீதிமன்றம் வழங்கியுள்ளதாக தமிழ்நாடு அரசு சார்பில் இந்த விவகாரத்தில் ஆஜராகிய ராகேஷ் திவாரி தெரிவித்துள்ளார். நியூஸ் 18 செய்திகளுக்காக ஒளிப்பதிவாளர் கார்த்திகுடன் டெல்லியிலிருந்து சுசித்ரா.